just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands.
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. My name is Monqo, and I am going to be giving you a master class on how to look after your hair, your scalp, all the secrets to get my hair looking like this. So today we're working with Iwori, not Iwori, not Iwori, not Iwori, no, Iwori, okay? And this is my lovely model. Feel free to stop me at any time for a question. We will have a question and answer session towards the end. And yeah, let's get started. So, quick backstory. I'm going to speak while I demonstrate because we're on time, honey. So, and I know you guys want to walk around a bit more. So, quick backstory. I cut my hair in 2017 for the first time. That's when my natural hair journey started. I was always a relaxed girly. That's all my mom knew. And in 2017, I was sick of relaxer. So I cut my hair, and I've never looked back. I think the first couple of years, I was just learning, like, I didn't know how to look after my afro. So it was trial and error. And then 2022, I cut and I colored my hair for the first time. And that's when Iwori came into my life. So I've used my hair since it was very short. I had almost a chisgop, and that was 2 years ago. So anyway, so we first start with water. Guys, my type hair, 4C hair, please stop me at any point if you've got different type of hair. This masterclass is not just specialized to 4C hair. Iwori has different ranges for different types of hair, but for the sake of this masterclass, we're gonna be talking about 4C, but like I said, stop me at any time. So, this is freshly washed hair. It's got no product, no gel, nothing. So I'm going to first spritz her hair with water. If you could turn to the side. Anzogwisa, don't worry. So I'm going to start at the back. Today I'm going to be speaking a little bit about how we seal the moisture into our hair. I'm also going to speak about the shampoo, the deep conditioner, and everything I do on wash day. And firstly, work with small sections because you do want all the product to penetrate your scalp and the hair, including the water. Most importantly, the water. I think that is like the holy grail of Sana, right? Okay. That is the holy grail of hair care. So, as you guys have seen, I've just sprayed her hair with water. I use my thumb and my index finger to press it in. Do you know what type of hair you have? Do you guys know what type of hair you have? No? Do you want us to go into it? Okay. So your hair type is the curl pattern of your hair. So some of our hair is not even curled, it's straight. And that is 3B, 3, don't. But we have 4 type hair. So that's the curl texture of your hair. So the looser your curl, you might be a 4A girl, a 4B girl. The tighter your coil, that's a 4C. But whether people want to hear it or not, the curl type doesn't define how you look after your hair. The porosity does. And does anybody know anything about that? Do I go into that? Who said yes? What's porosity? Yes, of course. So there's 2 different types of porosities. There's high porosity hair and there's low porosity hair. I have low porosity hair. So that means my hair doesn't absorb water easily. So it does absorb water easily, and the hair doesn't escape quickly. So my hair takes quite a while to dry. But high porosity hair is the complete opposite. Your hair will absorb the moisture very quickly, but it will dry very quickly. So if you've got high porosity hair, you're one of those people where if you are sealing in moisture, you might have to spray water like before you even get halfway, right? So before I go into this, I want to speak about this. Remember, when you guys leave here, you will be getting these products in your goodie bags. So at least when you guys go and do your wash day, you know what you're talking about. So first things first, Pretend we've washed her hair. We use the Monqo range shampoo. Okay? So this shampoo is rich in argan oil and Monqo oil. Does anyone know what Monqo is? It's a nut. I learned this when I started using Iwori. So it's a nut, and it's very, very rich in nourishing the hair. And this is what I use. I refer to this as a hydrating shampoo. And I say that because you know when you've just washed your hair and you don't want a shampoo where your hair feels crunchy and like super dry. This shampoo doesn't do that. So I refer to it as a hydrating shampoo. And after this, if you've got 4C hair, 4 type hair, you use a deep conditioner. Also in the Monqo range, it's a very thick, buttery consistency. And this, when you put in your hair, you guys will see when I use the same technique. I press in my thumb and my index finger with every single product that I use. So the same with the deep conditioner. Please don't forget your hairline, even when you are doing treatments. This is something I do once a week. I apply to every single strand of my hair. And then you can wear a hooded dryer, a heat cap, or you can even use a warm towel just to make sure that the heat will help penetrate the product in your hair shaft a little bit better. And that's what makes your hair soft for the next wash day, for the next week, right? So once we've done that, we rinse all of that out, and we do what we call the LOC or the LCO method. Do you guys know what that is? Yeah. Does anyone want to say? Yeah. Liquid oil cream. But you there. So that's what we're doing here. So the first thing that I use is the Monqo oil. This is the scalp and hair oil. Guys, I believe in this thing more than I believe in myself. Like, no joke. So this has 8 essential oils. You know, all those oils that you hear about from YouTube, Instagram, they all in here. Monqo, argan oil, jojoba, castor oil. So if you're someone that's struggling a little bit with the hairline, this is your girl. Also, because I am someone who sometimes installs wigs, I'm very protective of my hairline. I don't use too much of it, okay? I rub it between my palms, and I press into the hair using my thumb and my index finger. You do this until you see your curl pattern again, okay? So if you're someone that stretches your hair quite a bit, take your time, you know? That's why they say, you afro, it's too much work. It's nonsense. You wash your hair anyway. So don't be shy to press in the product. Don't be shy to spritz water again, because the water is what actually helps the product penetrate your hair shaft a little bit better. And because it's a scalp oil, I am someone who has dry skin naturally, so I have eczema-prone skin as well. And because of that, I apply it to my scalp as well, especially once I've just undone a protective hairstyle. You know that feeling when you've just done a protective hairstyle and your scalp just feels not itchy, but it feels sore, man. You need like a relief. So once I've washed my hair, I don't just use the oil for ELCO or my LOC method. I put it directly onto my scalp as well. Right, any questions before I move on to the next step? Hi. Can we use the mic? Hello. Closer to your mouth.
Okay. So I just wanted to know what's the benefit or the difference between the LCO and the LOC, and is it hair specific to use it? So like, because I know sometimes the oil is a sealant, but if you're using the oil, you know, if you're using the LOC, the oil before the cream, how does the cream penetrate the hair? So like, just can you please explain that?
Okay, so remember I said the porosity of your hair will determine how you look after your hair. So if you are a high porosity girly, you can use the thicker product to the lighter product. But if you are a low porosity girl, you use lighter to thickest. So I'm low porosity, and I should be doing the LCO, but because I'm so used to doing the LOC, I still do it. You know, I just keep to it. So if you feel, a lot of people do this, and let's say you've just done your LOC method, and you feel, man, my hair is dry or my hair is not retaining moisture the way I would like it to. Change it up, switch it up. You're allowed to. So there's no like Bible rule that says high porosity, LCO, low porosity. No. Because I could say that that's what, the books say, science says, but just listen to your hair. Anybody else? No? Okay. So I'm going to, as you guys can see, I'm going section by section, still pressing in the oil. And like I said, if you are someone who wants to grow their hair, you want thicker hair, like my mother, she's got a little bit of a light afro and she wants a thicker one. Castor oil has amazing growth and nourishing properties, and that's what's in this scalp oil. Okay, so if you guys will see, I'm still pressing. I'm going to go in with the cream because I'm doing it time as well. Here it is. So the curling cream, you can use to seal the moisture because I have just done oil, or you can use if you are someone that just leaves it at the oils. And for the day, you want your hair to be extra curly. You want a little bit of extra definition. This is the product for you. This is the curling cream from the Marula oil range. This is rich in marula oil. Marula oil, okay, yona, is also very hydrating, very nourishing. So naturally, it will define your coils a little bit better. I don't use too much product because I don't want the hair to be weighed down by the product. So again, I go in section by section. And once I'm done with this, I'll twist the hair. I'll twist the hair. Why do I do that? I don't know if you guys can see. Turn around. Sorry, man. Excuse. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's already starting to define. And this was just washed hair. Just washed hair. And it just needs a little bit of time and for you to kind of be patient with your hair. You're not rushing anywhere. And I mean, you do it once a week. Once a week is when you do it. Does anybody here suffer from dandruff, dry scalp? You don't know how to curb it? A lot of you? And can I ask you guys, do you, those that do suffer from that, how often do you put oil onto your scalp? Yeah, you. 3 times a week. And you find that by the 5th day, there's build-up, ne? Who else does that?
So I do. I don't know if it is because of the oils that my hair just gets dandruff build-up. But now I've switched and started to put in I think it's grapeseed oil mixed with sweet almond because apparently that's useful for dandruff.
Okay. Anybody else? Okay. So I've got good and bad news for you. Oils are good for your scalp. Too much of anything is bad for your scalp. So there's no way you should be putting oils, at least more than... So if you do 3 days, for example, don't do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Do a Monday, Wednesday, Sunday. Do you get what I'm saying? And then, all 3 days, within that 7-day week, wash your hair. Ne? Make sure that your scalp is clean, because then again, you can put the oil and it won't irritate the scalp. Hello.
But then what if you have a protective hairstyle? How do you maintain that?
Still. It depends on the protective hairstyle.
Like braids. Let's say braids.
Braids, you can easily access your scalp. What I used to do, or what I still do rather, when I've got braids, I still do a wash day. But I wash my scalp, not the braids. Because if the braids are heavy, then we're going to have a hairline problem. So I still do my wash day, maybe not as often as I would if my hair was just worn out. But you still wash your hair, still oil it. Again, not too much. Once a week if you've got braids. Once a week is more than enough. Wash your hair, wash your scalp, because that's where you get all the good hair. So the first thing that you do, even with the shampoo is not for the hair. Naturally, the shampoo will come down your strands. Shampoo is for your scalp. Massage your scalp. Because massaging your scalp in circular motions, if you're someone that wants to grow their hair, promotes blood circulation and in turn will grow the hair.
So do you literally just hold your braids like this and then access your scalp?
Then the section by section. So I'll tie up this. So if this is my braids, I'll tie up here, I'll tie up the middle, then I'll wash, rinse, do the next session, wash, rinse. You can even use cotton pads. Put your shampoo on a cotton pad with water and keep dabbing and massaging. Cotton pads were my first go-to, and my scalp will always be clean because if it's not, it itches. Anybody else? So I'm going to show you how my model's hair is looking now. And what I haven't spoken of is detangling. Do you guys detangle your curls? Do you detangle them with shampoo, with conditioner, with deep conditioner? Amy? Detangling creams, okay. Anybody else? Okay, so this hair, Askies. This hair is, I haven't detangled at all yet. This is just product. And I haven't detangled it because I usually detangle with deep conditioner in my hair. Or conditioner because it's got a lot of slip. So that way you can detangle your hair without without causing any tension to the hair. And when you detangle, if you use a brush like this, or you use a Denman brush or a detangling brush, I can detangle your hair now because it's wet and it's got product. But I would preferably detangle the hair with conditioner or deep conditioner. But for the sake of the demo, so you guys can know how to detangle your hair, and this will bring out your curls like nothing else. So I'm using a detangling brush. I start with the tips, and then I'll work my way up. It should not be painful. It shouldn't be painful. So that's why we start with the tips, and we work our way up to the root. Is it so?
Nope. Hey, Kay.
This is, hello. Hey, Amy.
I have a question for you.
What's up?
When you're detangling your hair using a deep conditioner,
Sure.
do you detangle when you're applying the products, or do you detangle after you've allowed the deep conditioner to sit?
After I've allowed the deep conditioner to sit. So I wait a good 10 minutes with the Iwori. With the Iwori deep conditioner, you allow it to sit for 10 minutes. I know some will say 20, 30. Who has that time, honey? So I allow it to sit for 10 minutes with a heat cap on my hair. I know people use different things. I use a heat cap, a microwavable heat cap, and then I will detangle after that and then rinse my hair. Another method you can use for detangling is called the fingertips method. I prefer this because then you can feel the knots, you know? Rather than using a tool, but I know sometimes a tool is quicker, and there again, because this is already detangled, I can run my fingers through. But naturally, you would start with the tips and work your way up to the root. See, I caught a knot. And separate the strands. Just be very gentle with your hair because you don't want it to break. A little bit of shedding, that's normal, but your hair should not be breaking. If your hair is breaking, you probably maybe using too much heat, or I know a big mistake that people make, especially if you've got curly hair, you will comb the hair or brush the hair when it's dry. That causes a lot of damage to the hair. So if there's anything, if you can forget anything else that I said, remember that you don't brush, you don't comb, you don't detangle, you leave dry hair alone because your hair will break. And that will also curb the big hairline issue that we have in our natural hair community. Nobody else with anybody questions? Okay, so I will be running a bit of a giveaway towards the end to check who is listening. Can someone name one oil that is in the Monqo scalp and hair oil? I didn't hear. And nix.
You said argan, Jehovah. Must I name more?
Read more.
Castor oil.
Sorry?
Is castor oil? You said one only.
Yeah, one is fine. Well done. Give her a round of applause. Congratulations. All right, I just want you guys to see the difference between this hair, this is detangled, wet hair with product, to this hair. I haven't even pressed the product in here. Can you see? So give yourself some time when washing your hair. Give yourself some time when applying product. Press the product in, ne? To make sure that it is nourished, it is full, it is well looked after. Once I get to halfway, I'll twist the hair. So a big thing that a lot of people also ask me is, Kay, how do you retain moisture? I twist my hair after wash day. I put it in a protective style, and that's the only way that I can retain moisture. I'm also in corporate, so sometimes I will undo my twists. I don't twist to stretch my hair. I hardly wear my hair stretched, but I twist it so that I don't have to keep applying product, right? Another question, I'm going to turn around. Another question that's often asked is, how often do you put product on the hair? How often do you guys do wash day? Once, twice, 3 times a week? Once a week. And how often do you then put product after that? Or is it just on wash day?
So usually on my wash day, I also use the LCO method.
Okay.
And then put my hair in braids for however long. And then
Okay.
when I take out the braids, then I apply more oil and maybe conditioner depending on the look that I'm just going for then. And then maybe conditioner, depending if it's hot or cold, then I'll decide if I need more conditioner or more oil.
Okay, okay. Anybody else? How often do you wash your hair? How often do you put product? Hello.
I wash my hair once a week, and then because I'm doing my best to be consistent, I have a schedule. I have a reminder on my phone.
Yes, honey.
So 3 times a week. I think I skip about 2 days, but that is from me feeling what's happening with my hair, and also trying different products to see, okay, how moisturizing is this product? But once I've moisturized my hair and put it in a protective style like braids, that moisture's locked in.
Yes. Okay. So I wash my hair once a week. I put product on my hair maybe twice, 3 times. But again, I listen to what my hair needs. Sometimes I'm silly and I don't sleep with my bonnet on. Obviously, my hair will dry out. How many of you guys just sleep on cotton pillowcases and with no... you? And you? Girl, and your install? No bonnet, nothing? I'm teasing. So that's another thing, guys. I think because our hair needs so much moisture, a satin or a silk pillowcase or even a satin bonnet to reduce the friction caused between the hair and the cotton pillowcase. If you are not doing it, please get onto it, or you will come and say, "Kay, my hair is dry. I do everything, but my hair is still so dry. How do I get my hair to be curly?" You know, all those concerns, and it's just a small nyana pillowcase or a bonnet. So, do any of you guys, or have any of you guys tried the Iwori range? I'll tell you my favorite product. I've already said the scalp oil. But I, like I said, have very dry skin, dry scalp, and naturally my hair is also quite dry. Excuse me. My hair is quite dry, so I live on deep conditioner. I can skip everything on wash day, but I can't skip treatment. And because my hair was colored, I also used I use the Monqo range because that has repairing properties. So if anyone that has dye, if anyone has color in their hair, there in the back, the Monqo range will definitely help hydrate and so that your hair doesn't break. I know there's a big myth that I also believed before I colored my hair that dye will dry out your hair, it will damage your hair, you'll have to cut again. No, you just need to look after your hair, maybe a little bit more than you did before. Maybe treat the hair a little bit more. And also, these products, this specific range, will also protect the hair from environmental changes. Did you guys know that aircon also dries out your hair? Yeah. So aircon, the environment, rain, wind, whatever. So, so the range will also help protect your hair from environmental changes. I've got 3 minutes. Does anyone have any questions while I twist the hair? Nothing. Okay, I'm gonna ask you guys some questions. I used a curling cream here. It wasn't in the Monqo range. Can someone tell me what range that was in?
It was in the marula.
I bet you're sitting right in the front. Well done. So I'll give you the leave-in curling lotion. Well done. Round of applause, round of applause. These twists, it's not to go out and look cute with your friends. These twists are for retaining moisture. So when she wakes up tomorrow, her hair will still be well moisturized. It won't need more product. It won't need anything else besides maybe a little spritz of water just to activate the curl. Right? Okay, and one last question. I mentioned that the scalp and hair oil has a certain number of oils in it. Can anyone tell me?
I believe you said 8.
Sorry?
8 plus.
Well done. Colin Nickel. Thank you so much. So these are what they call juicy twists. Juicy twists. And I would do the same thing for the rest of the hair. Do the LCO or LOC until we are done. Spritz the hair with water. I know some people do a bit of a mixture with water, conditioner. Do we have any of that crowd here? To activate your hair? And how does that feel? Good? It works for you? Do you put any oils in it? I hope you're going to be mixing some of the Monqo oils in there, honey. You will. Anybody else put anything else besides conditioner and oils? I know my mom does a leave-in oil and water mixture. What do you put in your water? Okay. Good. All right, guys. So I am detangling. We are done. Thank you all so much for coming. Thank you for attending. I hope you walk away knowing a little bit more than what you did when you walked in here. And I can't wait for you guys. Don't forget to tag Iwori. Yes, a question. Sure. Quick.
You mentioned that we use the products for natural hair.
Yes.
Is it safe to use it for weaves? Like
It depends which weaves. So your straight weaves, you can use this range, which is the Bobad oil range. And for your curly wigs, you can use the Monqo range. You're welcome. Thanks you guys so much for coming.
Thank you so much for joining us in our masterclass.
I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance.